everyone and welcome back to my channel Lessons at Fingertips. Here we discuss on some important topics in really simple words so that it's easier for you all to understand and keep things in mind. Today our topic of discussion is going to be models of business communication. So before we start with the models of business communication, let's go with a small introduction. Being one of the most essential and vital elements that is required to lead a proper professional and personal life, the importance of communication is quite evident, right? Even if it's professional or personal life, without communication, it's not possible, right? Because it is one of the most essential and vital element that is required for any kind of professional or personal in any professional or personal life, right? Now, this business communication can be what it is said, written communication, or in the form of oral communication or non-verbal communication. Written communication, you all know, you are writing something, you are writing the mail, you are writing the notice, anything you are writing, it is written communication. Oral, I am telling it to you, right? So this is oral communication, and these things I have written and explained it to you, so that is written communication. What about the non-verbal communication? The hand movements, the expressions, the gestures, these are the non-verbal communication. Okay, right from the face itself you can understand what is this person saying, right? If he is angry, if he is sad, so from the expressions you can see. So what is this? This is non-verbal communication. Got it? Now talking about the models, we have basic three model here. Okay, one is linear models, transactional model and interactive model. Under linear model we have what? Aristotle's model, Lasswell's model, Shannon-Weaver model and Burrell's model. Okay, now this Aristotle model, now here we are not going to describe all the models. Okay, I will just describe two of the models under linear model. Rest of the models we will be discussing in future videos. So first thing is Aristotle's model. The main component of this model is the sender. Most importance is given on the sender. Okay, what as a sender I am giving you, I am trying to communicate to you, right? The path is what from sender to the receiver, and in between we have lot of things. We encode the message, we decode the message, there are transmitters, there can be noise. Noise means breakage, right? Blockages that we have. So many things can be there. But the most important component for Aristotle model is the sender. Next we have what? Lasswell model. This is called the 5-question model. Why? It's the most simplistic form of model. Why simplistic? Whenever I am telling you something, you are going to ask me questions. Where? In the comment section below, right? So when you are asking me questions, why are you doing that? So that you become more clear about the things that I am saying it to you, isn't it? So communication, whenever someone is communicating to you something, if you ask more questions, that will be more clearer to you, isn't it? So that is the point where lies. It is very simplistic model. Why? Because this is 5-question model. We will explain it to you what are the 5 questions that you ask, and on the basis of that you get the result, you get more simplistic view. Next we have what? Shannon-Weaver model. Under this, the sender to receiver, we see the whole chain from the sender to the receiver. Now there are many transmitters. So the transmitters plays an important role in the Shannon-Weaver model. Now transmitters are mediums. Okay, transmitters are medium. I am explaining it to you and you guys are sitting on that side of the channel, right? So this channel, YouTube is the transmitter, internet is the transmitter. So this plays more important role. Next is Burrell's model. It is in Burrell's model, both the sender and the receiver plays important role. Okay, so that's the Burrell's model. We will explain all the models. Don't worry about that. Next we have, these were what? Linear models. Next we have what? Transactional model. First is what? Bernoulli's transactional model. Here it is the interpersonal communication along with feedback. These two things plays a very important role. Second is Dancer's helical model. What does it imply? Dancer's helical model is kind of like this spiral thing. Okay, like from the lower level you are it's going on to the upper level. So based on what? Circular model and feedback. Okay. Always remember, feedback is a very important part. As a sender, what you are understanding, you will write in the comment section below. If you are liking my video, if you are understanding, so that is the feedback that I am getting. I will try to rectify myself in my next videos in the same way as you are saying. Got it? So the feedback is very much important. So that's Dancer's helical model, and that is the reason why you guys need to write in the comment section below. Next, interactive model is what? Under interactive model, we have what? Kramer's model. Now here also, both the sender and the receiver are important, but this one is not linear. This is turn by turn. Means sender to receiver information जा रहा है, again from receiver to sender, again from sender to receiver. Linear होता तो one way था, sender to receiver, but this is interactive model, means interaction होना चाहिए. I am telling it to you, are just understanding. I don't know कि feedback क्या है. So that is linear model. I am talking to you, but when you give me the feedback, and then again I rectify myself and give you another video. So that is interactive model, isn't it? So here also it is turn by turn. This is important. Sender, यहाँ पे भी sender receiver important है, यहाँ पे भी Shannon Weaver model में भी sender receiver important है. But this is a linear model. This is turn by turn model, interactive model. फिर आता है Wesley and McLean's model. So here importance of feedback is given the importance in this model. So let me explain these two models first. First is the Aristotle's model. Here the speaker plays the important role in transmitting information. Okay. Speaker is the sole in charge of communication here. We are not expecting anything from the receiver and has to prepare clear and meaningful content so that the listener can easily respond. But if I start speaking in some bombastic words and you guys can't even understand, that's not my motive, right? I want you guys to understand. So in simple layman English, I'm trying to make you understand. So next we have what? Without stammering. Whenever a sender, you see you are talking over a phone and you are stammering a lot, what will happen? The other person won't be able to understand. So being the speaker, being the sender, you will have to be clear, prompt, crisp, okay, so that the other person can understand what are your viewpoints, what are you trying to say. So without stammering, communication by the sender only, and nervousness. You cannot be nervous, you cannot stammer. You need to make the other person understand what are you trying to say. Okay, so this was the Aristotle model. So sender is the speaker is the main part of this kind of model. Next we have what? Lasswell's model. Under Lasswell's model, there are 5 basic questions that you are asking during any communication. First, who said? Who said this particular thing? So you need to ask that. What did they say? Right? What did they say? Second, what? Third, what was the channel? What was the channel? Was the medium? Channel बोले तो medium. TV, radio, podcast, YouTube, internet. What was the medium? Next is, whom did they say it to? What are your target audience? Whom are you talking to? Whom are you trying to communicate? Last is, what were the effects? Did the other person understand? Did the audience understand? What was the effect? Was it convincing or not? So what was the effect? These are the 5 basic questions under Lasswell's model. And based on these questions, whenever you are asking questions, means you are trying to make yourself clear. You are being more critic. You are being more critic, right? So you can analyze the message more. When you are asking more questions, then only you can analyze the message more. So it's simplistic and practical method of critiquing a message and exploring the importance of element that would help in further explanation. Got it? So to make proper explanation, to explore the message, you need to ask question. You need to be very critic, right? So that you can understand, you can have this practical and more simplistic form of understanding, more simplistic form of communication. So this was another model. So I hope you guys have liked this video. Don't worry, I am going to come back with all these explanations of all these models, okay, in my next videos, because in one video it's not possible to explain everything. So don't worry about that. Till then, bye bye. Have a nice day, guys. Thank you.